The desert wind howled across the broken road, carrying dust that scratched against steel like a warning from the past. What remained of the old highway had long ago been claimed by sand, leaving only fragments of asphalt and the skeletal remains of abandoned vehicles. Among them, resting like a forgotten beast from another war, stood the half-track. Its metal body was scarred and faded, olive paint chipped down to rust. The front wheels were cracked but intact, and the rear track sagged slightly into the earth. It had once belonged to a convoy decades ago, back when nations fought in open fields instead of over satellites and screens. Now, it belonged to no one. Except maybe to Elias. Elias had found it by accident while scavenging the outskirts of the dead zone, a stretch of land that had been evacuated after the collapse. He was 22, born the year the power grids failed and governments fractured. He had grown up hearing stories of the old world, of engines roaring and cities glowing at night. To him, the half-track was more than scrap metal. It was proof that power once moved on wheels. He circled it slowly, brushing dust from the side. The faded emblem on the door was barely visible. He climbed onto the hood, pried open the rusted hatch, and stared at the engine. Surprisingly, it wasn't as ruined as he expected. Sand had buried most of the vehicle, preserving it from the worst of the windstorms. Still breathing, he muttered. He returned the next day with tools scavenged from his settlement. The elders had warned him not to waste time chasing relics of the past, but Elias felt something pull him back to the machine. He worked for hours under the sun, clearing sand from the tracks, removing brittle hoses, replacing wires with salvaged copper. He didn't know if it would run, but he needed to try. For weeks, he labored in secret. Each evening he returned home exhausted, hands black with grease. His younger sister Mara would ask, "Did the monster wake up today?" He would smile and shake his head. One evening, after replacing a cracked fuel line and cleaning the carburetor as best he could, Elias poured the last of his stored diesel into the tank. He hesitated before turning the ignition switch. The key had been long gone, so he rigged a manual connection with exposed wires. "Come on," he whispered. He pressed the wires together. Nothing. He tried again. A spark snapped. A cough. Then silence. He leaned back against the seat, sweat dripping into his eyes. The desert was quiet, almost mocking him. He closed his eyes and imagined what this vehicle had once done. Carried soldiers across battlefields, transported supplies, survived explosions. Surely it wouldn't surrender to dust so easily. He tried one more time. The engine sputtered violently.